Hi guys, this is a video of how to open a Galaxy S2. I'm trying to replace the screen over here, and I believe the Galaxy S2 has the digitizer and the screen in one part, so you don't need to buy like screen and digitizer in a separate part, I believe. But I have no knowledge of over the Galaxy S2. I mean, I'm a computer technician and someone just asked me for it, so I'm just doing it. So far, what I did was the battery. I took out the battery cover. You just put your fingernail over there and then lift it. The cover's off. And you take the battery off, obviously. And then I unscrewed 6 screws on the phone. There's one right there. There's one right there, one right there, right there, right there, right there. You have to use a really small screw. See that? It's my finger. Yeah, a really small screw. And this is what the smallest screw what I have for fixing laptops. Yep, you have to use very small screw to open it, and it is actually very hard tightened, so you might have to give a lot of pressure, but don't give too much pressure. If you destroy one of the screws, you're done. Anyways, what I would do next is I would take this battery cover off, and okay, so I'm gonna put my camera over here. There. And this is straight driver. I just put it in there and then it pops out. And it's pretty easy to pop it out. But don't try to damage the motherboard by doing this, because if you damage the motherboard, that wouldn't be good. But yeah. And don't bend the plastic too much either. Ta-da! Yeah, it was very easy. Very easy to take this off. And then now it looks like this. And it seems like I have to take this off. No, actually I don't. There's no visible. Okay, there's one screw right there. But I think these thing comes off easily. So let's try to take this off. And before you do that, take this cable off by gently pulling it off. Okay, let me try to. Stupid camera. Yeah, my lens broke, so I gotta get a new one. Okay, that's not working very well. Oh, fuck it. And then now you gotta take this off, which is, I don't know. And I think you gotta take this off too. Yep. Then that's the audio, and you don't want to touch that. And then I think you gotta take this off. This is probably the home button. I really need a helmet camera. Anyways, so now you'll see this. That's a home button. Yep, that's off. And I took that off. And I'll probably have to take this off too. And they come up very easily, so don't give too much pressure. You might end up breaking one of those. And I don't know if you have to delete. You don't need to take that off, I think. And then you gotta take this off. This is a cable for the screen. See, this is the cable for the screen. And then I believe after that you can just easily, push it up. Just try to lift it up. And then it should come up fairly easily. Yep, it's coming off. There might be a sticker or something underneath it. Oh, I don't think there is. And never give too much pressure onto the board. Alright, so I took the board off, and it was really easy. You know, there was no glue or anything, and no screw, of course. And then, can you take this off? The volume, nope, I believe not. And that's so far what you could do. That's the old thing that you could do so far, I believe. And now you gotta take off the screen. Now to take off the screen, okay, this thing is really what the hell is this? It's like magnet. Anyways, alright, let's get this. So to take out the screen, you'll need a hair dryer or like a heat gun and glue this screen so you melt down those glue that holds the screen. And to do that, I used a heat gun. I mean, when I didn't have a heat gun, I used to use a hair dryer, and it didn't really work perfectly, but hair dryer will still work. So if you don't have a heat gun, just use a hair dryer. So now I'm gonna work my heat gun. Alright, let me open my window. Cause they smell disgusting. Ta-da! They melt down at very low temperature. So what I would do is take my gloves off. So what I would do is, alright, it's not there. Oh, it's okay. It's pretty hot. That's Celsius. I'm gonna higher to 120, something like that. But the Celsius really doesn't matter. So now let's do the fun stuff. Wait, do I need to take out the... Wait, forgot to mention, before you take the screen off, you might want to unscrew that. I unscrewed it. And then you might want to take the camera off if you could. I don't know if you could. Oh, I think you could. Again, do it very gently so you don't rack anything. And there, the camera is off. And I think that's so far what you could do. Well, I don't think the camera needs to be off. And the speaker doesn't need to be off. Shit, my dog. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna start heating up this shit. Alright. So I'm just gonna gently heat the edge. I don't know, the entire screen might be glued, so I'm just gonna burn the entire screen. Well, obviously, if you're trying to replace the screen, your stuff, I mean, your screen must be broken. So, don't try too much to not break the screen, just glue it. I would glue cool it gently for about 3 minutes. And don't worry about burning your other components like your circuit boards and stuff on the back, because they're designed to work fine over temperature of like 200 Celsius, over 200 Celsius. So don't really worry about that. I'm gonna So I gently heat it up for about 3 minutes. Now let's try to take the screen off. You wanna like I put something very sharp. I'm using this, but you can use something better. I have a screen. I have the tool that to use for this, but that's too thick. So I'm gonna use this.
Do you want me to light the camera?
Alright, so I'm gonna gently shove it in here. Yeah, it's very hard to get it in. You might have to bend the thing a little bit. Okay. Alright, I think I got it in. Alright, once you get it in, let's try to get it out. It is okay to break the screen at this point. Oh, shit. Yep, it is okay to break the screen at this point because you probably don't need the screen anymore. But go ahead, just slightly push it this way, like this. See what I'm doing? Yep, I'm cracking the screen. Don't try to touch the speaker. I mean, don't try to reach the screen over there. I mean the speaker, because that's probably not good for the speaker. Okay, I can't get it off now. It went back in. Damn it. Alright, so using a heat gun, I took the screen off, and this is just a plastic now, piece of plastic. You might want to get those piece of glasses away from this phone. And okay, the digitizer was easy to take off, but if you see the real actual LED screen is a film, little piece of film. This is supposed to be some new technology or something, and they're really hard to take it off, and you actually have to break it and then heat, break, heat, break, heat, to repeat that process. And now you gotta buy these two parts, the the LED screen with the digitizer and this home button crap, and then you'll be ready to go. Now after you actually done with all these, what you gotta do is just put this back in there, and then make sure you reconnect everything properly, and then it'll work correctly. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.